All right, we're back. Episode 3. Not a whole lot happened in the last episode outside of trades. We had a lot of fireworks there, acquiring Domingo German and JJ Bleday, who were, again, this is what I've tried to do. Acquire high-end talent at the AAA, AA, or prospect levels that can turn around quickly and produce the major league levels so that we can make strides. Improve coaching, improve scouting. So all those things that don't involve paying players, we can improve on and hopefully have a net positive impact there. How professional that was! That was a meme my friend sent me that just started playing. But anyway, we're going to get into this. We're going to look at scouting first and what our goals are here. So we have the first pick, which puts us in a unique position, is that we don't have to think, oh, well, what happens if this or if that. We're just going to go ahead and we're not going to do advanced drafty signing. So, if someone falls to me, if that, if whatever, we get to choose. So here we're going to go and look at the draft pool. So some of the high-end. So first we want to look at. Looks like we have scouted many people who are on the high end for our scout. So we paid the scout a lot of money. We want to take in his or her views into the situation. So everyone here I've added to everyone we scouted, I've added to a list, which is I think what you want to do. The biggest thing, the easiest thing is that it helps when you create a new list. It makes their names in cap and puts their names in cap so that when you're going through and drafting, oh, this is someone who I've spent time on and scouted. This is someone who I get. So, or who I've looked at before. So I want to make sure that if I'm paying my scout and they think they have some high potential or higher potential, that I get them scouted. So you can see here, Jack Leiter, very high. That's a scout accuracy. So the more times you send a scout out there, the increase in knowledge you're going to get from him. So I can assume that what our scout thinks of Jack Leiter is pretty dead on. So in order to, I just can't know what Jack Leiter is, though. I need to know what the people, what the potential other players in that same slot that I can pick, what they are as well. So I don't want to pick just a few players to get a very high accuracy on. I really want to strive to either get high or very high. You'll never know everything, but it's a good part. So first, I always start with my scouting. I come in here, I make sure, okay, I'm picking Carmen, and I can go through. I'm paying him a lot of money, so I'm going to go through and just make sure I'm getting. If he says these players are going to go well or are going to be well, then I want to go through and make sure I'm doing the due diligence on there. So I'm going to add them to the short list. Just go ahead and request scouting for everybody here. This is all pitchers too. I'm gonna change this to all players, and you can see, okay, high. We're gonna make sure of Jack. We're gonna get an additional scouting report on him. Let's see, who else do we have? Christian. And I also always default to players that I know that are good in real life or have heard of in real life. Have heard of Thomas Jennings. Let's see, is there anyone else that I have heard of? I think Sal I've heard of too. So I'm going to make sure I get a full scouting report on him because I feel like they turn out to be good in the game as well. People who are supposed to be good in real life. I feel like they put an extra. I don't know what, but I feel like if you're high in talent in real life and you're high in talent here, you'll have a better career than some random generated name, ultimately. So definitely heard of Andrew Painter, but he's getting scouted. Have not heard. I have heard of Brendan Montgomery, I believe, in real life. Again, some of these names I think I've heard. I'm not 100% sure, but so I want to look at. So we'll keep going down here. And again, you have to remember you only have so much time between the pool comes out and when you can actually scout someone. So I start with our when the draft is, so I have so many people to scout with. I need to stop doing two things at once. I can't talk and do things. So I started with Carmen. Now I'm going to switch to the Scouting Association. This helps make sure that I'm not missing anybody. So here you can see the accuracy is always going to be average. You can't change that because it's the agency that's giving scouting reports. But I will go here and look to see, is there anyone who's up top or near the top that I have not scouted? Mark Black is one. So I'm going to go ahead and put him on a short list. And the reason I want to do this is because I want to make sure there's just there isn't someone that's being swept under the rug that could be good that I missed on just because I didn't do my due diligence. So when I look at these players, I'll look at what the agency says versus what our scout says, and if they're about the same or just a slight discrepancy here or there, you can believe it's pretty accurate. So I'm just, again, going down here, making sure there's no one that I really missed on here or anything like that. Josh Hartle, again, I believe that's a real person. I don't know. There's so many to keep track of. So we're gonna leave that. We're gonna leave that as is. I don't think there's anyone else there. So I'm going to leave that as is. I'm going to see, do they have the mock draft yet? They do not. So yeah, these players will get scouted. And the other thing I like to look for like sleepers, quote unquote, is come up here to filters. If you want to find sleepers in the draft, there's two things that matter: leadership, which I don't know why I just call it leadership, and work ethic. If those are high, you're going to have a very good shot of improving. So work ethic is going to be, how much can this person improve? How much can this person go beyond what the scout or the agencies or the OSA think of this player? How much can he improve, and how close can he hit his or surpass his expectations? And then leadership ability is the quality of person that you're getting. Is he going to have a good impact in the clubhouse? And that typically will help them as well in terms of development. So I always search by this and say, okay, is there any high-end players here that I've not scouted who meet this request? Looks like Ben Bianco. We're going to add him and get a scouting report from him as well. Same with Alexander Diaz. So when you're in those, 5th, 6th, 7th rounds and you're thinking, okay, I need to take someone, one of the best things you can do is draft someone that has high leader ability, high work ethic. You're going to turn out, most of the time you're going to get a solid player there. So then I'm also going to switch to my scout just to make sure I haven't missed anyone there. Maxwell Muncy. Him, and then Renee or Reen. I don't know. I do like the idea of Renee, but this is not French. Okay, so that's our scouting there. I will, when the scouting reports come in, I will look at them in my inbox. Haven't looked at anyone here in a second. But like McLean. So in Matt McLean, he's supposed to be very good in real life. So he's finished, above average contact potential, above average defensive infielder, speed is a big part of the game, penciling for the line share of starts. So that's good. So we'll look at him, high rating as well. What we'll do is we'll request another scouting report on Matt because we want to get that. If there's anyone that you know of and you think you're going to like, get very high. Spend the time to get very high. Good on the base paths there. Looks like he'll have decent arm. The hitting is a little bit to be desired. But anyways, we'll come back to Matt there in a bit. So, okay, great. So now we'll just simulate some games here. Again, if you remember, we traded for Domingo German, and he's making his first start for the Buccos. Just popped my mic right there. Just punched it right in the mouth. So he's going to make his first start today, and we'll see how it goes. So. Simulation speed, play. I wish there was a way you could, and there probably is. I just don't. Real time. I don't want to play the game either. I'll just go ahead and finish today. So we'll finish that. We'll look at the box score. 5-3, a loss in 10 innings. So let's look what happened here. So someone blew it for us here. Alfred had a good game. Hayes had a good game, 3 for 3, 2 walks. The guy's a beast. Did Blade get in? He did. He was a defensive replacement there. Okay, so that's fine. Substituted in the 10th for him. Any errors? Nope, no errors. Let's see. Ermad went 6 innings, 3 earned runs, 8 Ks, 99 pitches. Not a knockout performance, but that's pretty good. Most days that should get you the win. 3 runs, 6 innings, 8 Ks. That's a good start there. I like that. So we'll go back there and we'll see what the rest. Let's sim a couple more games here. Pirates 2.5 back now. Received a personal message. Did we get anyone good? Or did we get any scouting reports here? I want to know how I can stop getting these. Oh, here we go. Yeah, only trades. There we go. Okay. We're on it now. So, win, 9-4 win. Let's see who played well here. Again, Hayes, 2 for 5 game, 2 RBI. Reynolds, okay, 2 for 5. Newman, 3 for 5. Blade, 1 for 3, 2 RBI and a walk. I like that. Let's see, did he triple? He had a triple there. I like that a lot. I like that quite a bit. Frazier made his 4th error of the year. Okay, so far the new additions playing pretty well. Let's see, the Giants. Oh. Clark Schmidt. Let's see. I mean, I like how that looks. That's the other thing, too. When you go in and when you're thinking about trading for someone, go in and request a scouting report of that player. So I'll go back to the Schmidt profile here. I can come under actions, and this is for pro players as well. And I can request that scouting report. And they will do the same thing, just like it's an amateur. They'll come back and say, hey, this scouting accuracy will increase. And they'll say, hey, this is what I think of him. Like, for example, Clark Schmidt, frontline starter potential. Again, I feel like they always say that about him. So I'm going to go to trade options, trade for player. And let's just see if we can get him for something, on the cheap, which we at this point really can't. So we're just going to move on with our day. We're not going to get back into trades again. We're just going to keep simming. So Pirates game and a half back, lost 11-3 to the Giants. Not great. 3-2 to the Giants. Oh, great! Love this. Brian Hayes signed his extension. Honored to be re-signing with Pittsburgh after the past few months of uncertainty. The rumors really get to a guy. I mean, relax, Brian Hayes. Okay, you just came up. $75 million. Let's see what the fan reaction. Pleased by the contract. Increases slightly. Okay, that's great. Glad the fans are excited. In real life, if that happened, I think, and they just bought out Brian Hayes for a long time, I feel like fans would actually be quite excited about that. So, all right. So now we got Hayes for the next until he's 32. So at a very controllable price. So we'll sim again. I don't think the Giants are supposed to be good this year. They do have a couple of nice pieces. Ypsilanti had a wild year last year. 5-0. I like that. Yeah, I guess I wish I could just... Whatever. We'll just deal with it. 5-0, though. It's a nice shutout. Let's see what happened there. Moran had a good game. Polanco, decent game. Good game. All right, so it looks like it was a rest day here for a couple of players. Steve Brault coming through, 3 walks, shocker, 3 Ks. Okay, only 2 hits, 3 hits given up overall for the Buccos. Still a game and a half back, playing San Francisco. Brady Singer. Oh, that's someone else I forgot. We'll come back. Lost to San Francisco there. That's brutal. How did Erman pitch, though? Doesn't look like he pitched particularly well, judging by how that ERA went. But let's look at the game. So, let's see. Did anyone play well? Alfred had 2 hits. Polanco had 3 hits. See, there's some of that Babbitt bounce back that he should have. Erman went 5 innings, 8 hits, 7 runs, 6 earned, 2 walks, 7 Ks. Ugh. Okay, bad start. Not gonna win many games like that. So we'll finish that today. Okay, Chris Paddock. They're giving me scouting reports on these guys that I asked for. Ooh, the dreaded Cardinals. Loss. Yikes. Matt McClain. Okay. I'll probably sim here in this episode up until Oh, 4-game home run streak. Gregory Polanco. Okay. See? It's a bounce back candidate there. Doesn't like that we went out and traded for J.J. Bleday. All right, so we'll take that. Lost to Atlanta. 3 games back from the Brewers here. A win in Atlanta. A 6 consecutive hit streak by Brian Goodwin. Look at the Buccos making a play here. So let's pause and see what we got going on. At the plate stinks in the back half of the league and there, but the base running, 3rd in the league in base running. Pitching, not doing half bad in the top 3rd of the league, and we all know pitching will take you further than hitting. I think that was Herman. Did Herman get that dub? He did. So let's scroll down here. 5 innings pitched, 5 hits, 1 earned run, 5 Ks, 1 walk. We'll take that. We will take that all the time. I feel like that was a good deal for us here. So again, let's keep simming. Okay, 7-6 loss. Sim again. 10-3 win against the Cubs. I like that. The Buccos back to only a game and a half out of first. Love that. Oh, I'd love to crush Arrieta. Come on, let's crush Arrieta this game. Yes, 3-2. Okay, it wasn't a crush, but we'll take it. What happened here? Ooh, big dip. Someone hit a walk-off here. Bottom of the 8th inning, Colin Moran. Pace for a 101 RBI season. Run scoring double. There you go, Colin Moran. Kevin Newman had a decent day. All right. Buccos hanging in the division. Okay, lost to the Rockies. Only a half game back. Win against Colorado here. Let's see our WAR. Okay, Brian Hayes leading the pack to WAR already. The guy's just a beast. A complete beast. So, all right, we'll sim again. First achievement, 12-game shutdown streak. What is 12-game shutdown streak? I'm assuming that's a reliever comes in, doesn't allow a run. But another 4-3 win. Half game back. Brewers aren't going anywhere. Lost the color. Oh, of course the Brewers win. I'm excited to get a series here against the Brewers. Kansas City got that win there. All right, good morning. We got a player development update here. Mitch Keller looks like he's improving a little bit. Also, JT Brewbreaker improving. Bleday, improving, but his potential's dropping here. Crick improving. All right. Some of the guys in the lower minors also improving. I like that. Hayes is that's kind of worrisome there. Wonder what happened there. He shouldn't be declining much. But all right, back to a half game against the Royals here. Took a loss. It's a bummer. I really would like to take first place here. Game and a half. The Brewers just keep winning, though. Make it difficult. Edgar Santana complete his time on the DL. So let's see. Can we... say rehab, but doesn't look like it. Who can we send back down? I believe Shreve has had a terrible go of it. So we will demote him. Yeah, so we will demote Shreve to AAA. Oh, he's got to be waived. Okay, no problem. Don't have to tell me twice there. So then we'll come back to the transactions. And then injured list here. Santana, come on the active roster. We'll go to the pitching. We'll make sure the staff and bullpen's updated there. All right. And game and a half back still. Playing the Marlins. Loss. Dang, 2.5 back. Okay, now still 2.5 back. Trevor Cahill completed his time. Oh, he's on rehab assignment. Okay. Game and a half back still. Brian Goodwin will be out for 5 weeks. Okay, that's not great. Let's go to lineups. Let's make sure that's set. I wonder if this is going to get Blade in the everyday lineup now. It does not. Adam Frazier, though, is on fire. You'll love to see that. You'll love to see that. Still a game and a half back. The Murderers Row, that is the Dodgers. This might be ugly here. Let's see if we can grab a win from them. Ugh, 9-5 loss. 4-2 loss. Ugh. 12-1 loss. Yeah, that's what's going to happen when you're playing a team like the Dodgers. Player refuses to be demoted. Fine. I will I'll release you. I don't give a shit. You suck. You're terrible. Chasen. Go play for someone else. All right, this is exciting now. Now we have the Milwaukee Bucks. Or Milwaukee Bucks. Oh, my God. Milwaukee Brewers. I'm a moron sometimes. I mean, come on. Draft poll announcement. I believe we kind of already knew that, though. Loss. That's going to hurt. Brewers are pulling away here a little bit. Let's see if we can get another. Oh, another loss. Yikes. Brian Reynolds is raking, though, right now. Just straight swept by the Brewers. That hurts. That hurts quite a bit. Quite a bit. Can we make some ground up here? Okay, got the win this game. Hayes has been stuck on 5 home runs for a while. Again, not expecting a ton of home runs from him, but a little bit of pop wouldn't be bad. Yeah, see, now the season's starting to kind of go how we expected here. Oof, loss. Trevor Cahill, will he go? He refused to be demoted. We can find room on the active roster for Trevor Cahill, I believe. He's not bad. Who's stinking up the joint right now the most? Richard Rodriguez, yikes. Could we demote him? Yeah, we can. All right, so we're going to go to transactions. I don't know how much of a smart move that was, but we're going to go back to pitching here. Who's the closer now? Chris Stratton. He is underrated as a player, so I'm okay with that. Chris Stratton being the new closer. Oh man, look at that! Everyone's so bunched up. Took a couple of losses in a row, dropped the last place there for a game. No bueno. I would like I said, I would like to sim this to the draft, but if we go to schedule, I don't know if they'll have it on here. Rookie draft. When is that? Okay, July 11th is the rookie draft. So we still have a little bit of a while to go. Mock draft. Oh, Jordan Lawler. Interesting. That is who some nerd from Baseball America said the Pirates should take on local radio here. We'll see. I kind of want a pitcher, to be quite honest. I mean, Rocker. I feel like you're not going to go wrong with Rocker. But we'll come back here. So we'll finish up until the 11th, until the draft. Okay, win against the White Sox. Look, now we're in second place. 2 wins. Boom. Oh, we lost. So now we're back in last place. This division is wild. This is how it's going to be in real life, though. There's no one that's particularly good this year in this division. I think the only... I think the Cardinals are being underrated this year. I think last year was kind of a bad year for them. I feel like they're going to come back strong. The Pirates are basement dwellers. The Reds, I feel like everyone's finally over the whole idea of the Reds. All right, you don't want to be. I'll wave you. The whole idea of the Reds winning. I mean, I think I nailed them the past 2 years. Just nailed them. Knew they weren't gonna play well, but for some reason, everyone else thought they would. Oh my gosh, unprofessional of me times 2. So we'll finish today. All right, you want release Trevor Cahill so you can go, chill on the couch for a while. Go for it. Had a big series against the Cardinals here, though. Still 6 games back. Kind of hurt them from moving up. But, all right, series against the Rockies now. Ooh, 9-0 loss. Yikes. 5-1 loss. Yikes. Kyle Freeland is the opposing starter. Lost that one. Yikes. All right, not great there. This is a big series, though, against the Brewers, or the Bucks, as I called them 20 minutes ago. But let's see what happens here. Brewers. Okay, I know what your goals are of me here, Bob. I'm trying to accomplish them, but you keep bothering me with emails. So, another loss. Another loss. Come on, you gotta take one. 4 in a row. See, this is no bueno. This is no bueno. I don't think we have a win against the Brewers at all this year. Okay, Brian Goodwin, complete your time on the DL. That's great. Yeah, you can see it's just... It is just very difficult to beat anyone outside the division. We're getting crushed by them pretty much. So this is July 10th, I believe. So 10 games out, went from being a game and a half out to 10 games out. I haven't really stopped to look how anyone particularly is doing, just the team. I guess it's kind of what I'm interested in most. After this dialogue box leaves, we'll look at that. But Alford, 13 steals. Anthony Alford, our center fielder. OPS. Brian Hayes is hovering that 800 line. WAR. Brian Hayes is 2.5. 2.6, but I think that with things looking the way they are, that Adam Frazier's definitely gone. He's arbitration eligible, already earning 4.3 this year. I believe we could get some pitching for him that would help, because that's where we're in, I think, great need. Looks like my Domingo German trade doesn't have really positive results right now, but again, didn't give up too much to get him, so we'll see. And then I don't know why they don't have the draft as something. Okay, yeah, first-year player draft. All right. So now we got some big decisions to make when we come back. Who do we draft? Is it one of the real-life great pitchers, Leiter or Rocker, or do we go with position player? So we'll figure that out. We're 10 games out now. We went from a game and a half out to 10 out. The Brewers just beating the Brewers plus everybody else in the National League beating the crap out of us. The only other teams we've beaten, I feel like, are the Reds and the Cubs and the Rockies. Everyone else is just taking their licks at us. But anyways, we will continue trying. We're still out of the wild card race by 7.5, so not great there either. But we will continue to try to win this year, and if we can't, we will prime ourselves for next year. Not 4 years or 5 years down the line, but next year. So anyways, I appreciate you all watching. We'll find a better way to do this. I didn't really like that just sim game option. I mean, there was nothing to look at, so for you all, but I'll figure it out. We'll get through it. But thanks, guys. I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Bye.